Putz oder du?
Ah, ich weiß.
Get Germanized.
Das Oktoberfest, aka die Wiesn in Munich, Germany. One of the most stereotypical, but also most popular places in Deutschland. Today, you'll explore the Oktoberfest with me and learn some essential survival vocabulary and phrases that you will need at the Oktoberfest. Also, there's gonna be a new translation challenge for you to solve at the end of this video. One of the phrases you will probably hear the most is zum Wohl. Zum Wohl. You say this when you cheers with someone, and it literally means to health. Prost is something else you can say, and it means, well, cheers. Prost. Prost. Before you do that, though, it is probably wise to first order a beer. Or if you have been given a round of beer for free by someone very nice, then it is definitely time for you to order beer. Ein Bier bitte. Ein Bier bitte. Ein Bier bitte. And if you first want to inquire what kind of beer there is, then you say, welches Bier haben Sie? Welches Bier haben Sie? Welches Bier haben Sie? You might have to scream this, since it is very loud in the Festzelt, the party tent, das Festzelt. Of course, the cost of a beer might interest you as well, and you can say, wie viel kostet ein Bier? Wie viel kostet ein Bier? You can of course order a beer, but mostly at the Oktoberfest what you will want to order is a liter of beer, a stein full of beer. And this is called a Maß. So you would say instead, wie viel kostet eine Maß? Wie viel kostet eine Maß? When you then finally have your Maß, some might say, nicht lang schnacken, Kopf in Nacken. Nicht lange schnacken, Kopf in Nacken. Meaning, stop talking and start drinking, and literally translated this means don't talk so long, put your head into the neck. So drink, basically. You will hear different kinds of beer chants during your time at the Oktoberfest. One of them will most likely be ein Prosit der Gemütlichkeit. Ein Prosit der Gemütlichkeit, meaning a cheers of comfort. Ah, Prosit der Gemütlichkeit. And if you have absolutely no clue what to order at the Oktoberfest in the Festzelt, then you can say, was empfehlen Sie? Was empfehlen Sie? Was empfehlen Sie? What do you recommend? And if they, for example, recommend the Spätzle, which I also recommend, very delicious German dish, then you can say, wie viel kosten die Spätzle? Wie viel kosten die Spätzle? How much are the Spätzle? Or if they recommended anything else, then you can just ask, wie viel kostet das? Wie viel kostet das? How much is it? And if you're unlucky and your drinking compatriots did not like what you ordered, then you can ask, was ist deine Lieblingsbiersorte? Was ist deine Lieblingsbiersorte? What is your favorite kind of beer? Let's now talk about some social interaction phrases and vocabulary. If you come to a Festzelt and want to find a free bench, then you can ask, ist dieser Platz frei? Ist dieser Platz frei? Is this seat free? Or if you need a whole table, which happens if you travel in a group, then you can ask, ist dieser Tisch frei? Ist dieser Tisch frei? Is this table free? And if you are declined, then you can say, wissen Sie, wo ich noch einen freien Platz finde? Wissen Sie, wo ich noch einen freien Platz finde? Do you know where I can find any free seats? And if you then finally conquer the table, you can say, pass auf, dass uns niemand den Tisch wegnimmt. Pass auf, dass uns niemand den Tisch wegnimmt. Keep watch and don't let anyone take our table. If your reason for leaving the table has been the toilet, then you can ask, wo finde ich die Toiletten? Wo finde ich die Toiletten? Where can I find the toilets? Or in Bavarian German, wo issen's heißel? Wo issen's heißel? where's the bathroom? And if someone doesn't know, they might say, Entschuldigung, das weiß ich leider nicht. Entschuldigung, das weiß ich leider nicht. I'm sorry, I don't know this. Another word for sorry, by the way, is just sorry. We do say this as well. Sorry. If someone doesn't seem to understand you, you can ask, Sprechen Sie Englisch? Sprechen Sie Englisch? Do you speak English? And if they reply with yes or no, you can say, Wie heißt du? Wie heißt du? Or in the polite version, Wie heißen Sie? Wie heißen Sie? What's your name? Ich heiße, enter name here. Ich heiße, enter name here. My name is Slim Shady. And if you want to go deeper into the conversation, you can ask, Woher kommst du? Woher kommst du? Or in the polite version, Woher kommen Sie? Woher kommen Sie? Where are you from? Another thing you can ask is, Welches Zelt gefällt dir am besten? Welches Zelt gefällt dir am besten? Which is your favorite tent? Or in the polite version, welches Zelt gefällt Ihnen am besten? Welches Zelt gefällt Ihnen am besten? And if you then are surrounded by new friends, you can say, Ich lade euch ein. Ich lade euch ein. Ich lade euch ein. Or if you're just talking to one person, you can say, Ich lade dich ein. Ich lade dich ein. This round is on me. Or I'm inviting you. This is the literal translation. Alternatively, you can say, Diese Runde geht auf mich. Diese Runde geht auf mich. This round is on me. And if they start taking advantage of you paying, you can say, Die nächste Runde zahlst du. Die nächste Runde zahlst du. The next round is on you. Or, in the polite version, Die nächste Runde zahlen Sie. Die nächste Runde zahlen Sie. If you don't speak any German, you can just say, Ich spreche kein Deutsch. Ich spreche kein Deutsch. I don't speak any German. If you want to pay someone a compliment, you could say, Ich liebe dein Dirndl. Ich liebe dein Dirndl. I love your Dirndl. Or, Ich liebe deine Lederhose. Ich liebe deine Lederhose. I love your Lederhosen. If you have been to the Oktoberfest exactly 0 times before, you can say, Das ist mein erstes Oktoberfest. Das ist mein erstes Oktoberfest. This is my first Oktoberfest. And if you want to let someone know that you're happy about meeting them, you can say, Freut mich, dich kennenzulernen. Freut mich, dich kennenzulernen. Nice to meet you. Since vomiting inside the tent is very frowned upon, as you might imagine, you should probably say, Wo kann ich mich übergeben? Wo kann ich mich übergeben? Where can I puke? Well, before puking inside the tent. And after puking, you might feel ready again for riding rides, because Oktoberfest is also a big fun fair. Then you could ask your drinking buddies, Welches Fahrgeschäft magst du am liebsten? Welches Fahrgeschäft magst du am liebsten? Or in the polite version, Welches Fahrgeschäft mögen Sie am liebsten? Welches Fahrgeschäft mögen Sie am liebsten? Which ride do you like the best? For ordering a ticket, you can say, Eine Fahrkarte bitte. Eine Fahrkarte bitte. One ticket, please. You might also say, Ein Ticket bitte. Ein Ticket bitte. One ticket, please. And if you want to politely decline the offer to ride rides because, honestly, you just don't like it, then you can just say, Nein, danke. Ich möchte in kein Fahrgeschäft. Nein, danke. Ich möchte in kein Fahrgeschäft. No, thank you. I don't want to ride any rides. Now it's time for a little bonus round with phrases and vocabulary for your survival needs when it comes to the Oktoberfest. First of all, you might want to ask, Wie komme ich zur Wiesn? Wie komme ich zur Wiesn? How do I get to the Wiesn, which is another name for the Oktoberfest? Die Wiesn. A greeting often used by Bavarians is Servus, Servus, meaning hello. The Dirndl and Lederhosen are called Trachten, or Tracht for the singular. Die Tracht, the attire. A drinking phrase you will hear very often is eins, zwei, drei, Xufa. Means 1, 2, 3, let's drink. In the beginning, when they tap the keg for the first time, they say Ozapft is. Ozapft is. Meaning basically it's tapped. And let's begin. Schunkeln is what they do when they dance while sitting down. Arms locked most of the time. Schunkeln from left to right. Swaying left to right. Beautiful. Abrezzen or Abrezl is a pretzel. Brezel or Brezen. Burm und Madeln is boys and girls. Burm und Madeln, boys and girls. Another word for puking is Speim, 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 puking. People who lay around on the floor because they have had too much alcohol are called die Bierleichen. Die Bierleichen, the beer corpses. The band that is playing inside the fest tent is die Kapelle. Die Kapelle. The conductor of this band is called der Kapellmeister. Der Kapellmeister. The waitress that brings you the delicious beer and food is called die Kellnerin. Die Kellnerin. The thing that is very hard to get if you haven't reserved any seats or tables, well, it's the seat. And this is called der Sitzplatz. Der Sitzplatz. Basically the sitting spot. The seat. This was the Get Germanized Oktoberfest Survival Guide. I hope I opened your mind to some fun phrases, words, traditions, to the Oktoberfest in general. I hope you enjoyed exploring this, well, linguistic construct with me and also the Oktoberfest in general. Hope you enjoyed it. Check out my social media in the video description. I have Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all the things that you need for your mind-opening journey to Germany. And if you really enjoyed the channel and want to support it, there's ways to do this by clicking on the join button next to the subscription button, for example, and becoming a channel member. It's basically Netflix for my channel, and you help me that way. It's really fantastic. And you get rewards like emojis for chat and early video access and extra videos and much more. Same with Patreon. Patreon.com/getgermanized. Another fantastic service where you can support this channel. Thank you very much in advance if you decide to do so. Today's translation challenge is Betty Butter bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bit of better butter will make my batter better. So 'twas better Betty Butter bought a bit of better butter. Well, if you can translate this into German, I'm truly impressed. And of course, you will be announced in the next video. So have fun, enjoy, good luck, and see you next time. And apart from that, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to get Germanized. Goodbye and auf Wiedersehen.